Hey everybody and welcome back. My name is Sue and I am from OML Embroidery, and today we're going to do the August door. I'm so excited. I love it. I hope you guys like my graphic with an arrow that said you are here. That's how I felt. I could be sitting on that porch relaxing, loving life, be quiet. Yeah. It's fun. So I love it. And you ready? Dun 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 dun. Here's the colors I've chosen. Now I've decided to go bright, bold, as well as dark. So it's kind of cool. This is the chairs are going to be in yellow to match the window with the bright sunlight coming through or whatever. Sky, this is the eaves for, or the inside triangle for the roof, this one right here. And this is going to be the house. Now I was going to do it in the wood fabric that I have, but I decided to go another route, do something completely different. So I'm going to be doing the 5x7 as usual. Now, if you don't have a big 6x10 hoop, then you can download the tool shed, it's called, from Dime. And when you download all the files, you can get the one that says C2S, and that's the native file for this, and you can shrink it down. It takes about 2 minutes, and you don't have to worry about it. Judy Quilt just shared this link with my Florida Quilt Guild. Quilt Guild. Say that 5 times fast.
It's a tongue twister.
I know. Oh, Dawn, I'm gonna have to have that light off. It's right in my face, and I'm like blinded. I know. Yeah. Now, yeah, it has to be behind me, which is weird. Yeah, I can't see anything. Every time I look over at McDreamy,
It's a little bright.
it's a little bright. There we go. Whew. Okay. Okay. We're trying to do better lighting, but woo! I can't do that. Oh, Lynn. Hi, Lynn. Dawn's mom is here. Frida Brown. Hi, Mom. Hi, Mom. We see lots of names. Judy Quilt, Karina, Sandy, of course. Hi, all from Dawn's mom. Your mom wrote. Yay! Mom can comment now. Yay! It's awesome. Sandra, hello from Dallas, Texas. Awesome. Hi, Dawn's mom and Lynn. Yes, our special guests, they're always here on Saturdays, and we see Lynn Saturday night. It's going to be so much fun. So these are the colors that I picked. So it's pale. I'm going to do a lot in black as well. So bright colors, all outlined in black. And I just thought it would be something completely different. I know I have fabric that would probably, look a little bit better. The wood fabric would look great, and like this for the bottom. I decided, you know what? I did want a burgundy door, so I do have that. So, okay, I think we are ready to get going. And if you have any questions, ask away. Oh, Lila. Hi, Lila. Susan Clark says hi from Missouri. Good morning from Mississippi. Christy says hi from Palo, Michigan. Oh, you're just across the river, I think, just a little bit. Cool. And let's see.
People from all over the world.
I know, it's awesome. I love, how many people do we have in? 117. Woo, 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 woo. All right, McDreamy is dying to do this. He loves doing the doors. There's a lot of appliques in this one, so I think we should head over to my McDreamy and get started on this bright and beautiful door. So, Don, can you switch to McDreamy?
Dreamy's up.
We should have a nice view. It was brighter a minute ago, but yeah, no.
It still looks good.
It still looks good, but we'll figure it out. We're still working on it. As always, Björn is watching for gremlins, so...
Just hard to light a machine without blinding the operator.
It kind of is. Well, yesterday we had it beside, or last time we had it beside me shining down, and it looked great, but I think my hair burned. Not that bad, but you know. So I have my stabilizer in. Remember, you don't need to trim your stabilizer. I do, so you can see what I'm doing. I have batting. The stabilizer, by the way, is cutaway. Thin mesh cutaway. It's beautiful. And I have the gorgeous batting that Debbie Mitchell sends me. Thank you, as always, Debbie.
And screaming at you, bobbin.
Bobbin. I have 3/4 of a bobbin, and I'm not really, see, I'm not really gonna play bobbin chicken, but I'm gonna hope it lasts. So yes, thank you for the bobbin check. Oh, I didn't show you guys my nails. I decided to go hot pink, kind of red, and roses. I don't know how well you can see the roses. But I like colored them in. It's so much fun.
Put it
So
flat on the hoop. There you go. That's perfect.
now you can
No,
see.
the other hand was perfect.
What other hand? This one?
No, the other hand.
This one.
Yeah.
All right. Well, my puffy hands. You can't really see the flowers, but you guys will. All right, let's get started. As always, I'm going to use a dark color so you guys can see it. I would suggest using lighter colors. Now, the first thing we're going to do is stitch down the batting. And I'm going to trim the batting after, I think. Oh, no, maybe I'll trim it now. Lovely nails. Thank you. Anyone here for the first time? Yes, I would like to know that as well. So remember, I'm doing the 5x7. I usually do the 5x7. I find it stitches out just fine. So I am going to leave this. And the first part is the concrete. It's so much smaller on the 5x7. All right, so we're going to have an outline. Is it an outline? Just to make sure, I think she always does placement. Place batting on top of the hoop, place the cement fabric. Oh no, so we got to place it first. Now, I'm not doing cement fabric. I am doing green. Just green. I just thought it would be cool, and that's what we like, is just, you know, green. So why not? So here we go, stitching down the green. Sorry, my hands are in the way. Do you raise your foot to avoid scraping the batting? Nope. McDreamy does it all himself. It doesn't, I've never had to do that before. And the batting doesn't, you know, move or do anything. So we're good. Now, we just have to trim a little bit of the grass on mine. Everyone else has probably concrete. I saw someone in the group posted theirs, and they had beautiful rock fabric.
Yeah, the pebble fabric.
Oh, it looked gorgeous. I was just like, well, I would have changed my plan if I had that. Now, I'm just kind of hacking it, and this is exactly why I never trim at the machine, right? Yep, looks like garbage. I know we'll be covering it up. So here's another one, and I'm pretty sure we got a placement, and it's just a little bit of green. So I'm going to use actually the same green. If you had concrete, I guess it would look a little different. And yes, okay, so there's a placement because we didn't have a line. So let's just put that guy there. I don't know how good that's going to look. Kind of, because it's the same, but you know what? Let's do it anyways. It might be a little different looking. Might be good. I'm saying, once I get it situated, there's no fabric chicken today. No fabric chicken.
Why not?
Someone's going to a craft fair? Woo! That would be exciting, wouldn't it? What do you mean, why not? What are you on about?
No fabric chicken.
No fabric chicken.
Fabric chicken's fun.
So now we're going to do the sky. And I did have beautiful sky cloudy fabric. So I'm really happy with that. Don't worry, we're going to trim everything. We got to trim it before the house goes on. So remember your lines here. This is what it's for. So I guess it's... Oh, how about we stitch the placement so I know what I'm doing? How about that? Would that help, do you think, Dawn? It might. It's so much smaller. And then we're going to do some trimming. Goes all the way down. Okay, I wasn't sure, but that's why we have placement lines. There's no guessing. We don't want you to guess. Tie off, tie off. I kind of like the 5x7. I always do it just to show you guys that you can do it. But I think the bigger ones I would like better. More substantial. I'm not really sure. Did I make that straight enough? Doesn't matter. So beautiful fabric. Whoops. Beautiful fabric. We're going to have to do some trimming in a minute. Sorry, I still keep putting my hands over. What is this? Oh, okay. Look at me. I made a mistake. So, no, it's okay. We'll manage it. We'll manage it. It's supposed to be green. So what I did is that I didn't get the sky tacked down because I thought it was a position stitch, but it isn't. So all we have to do at this point is go back one color, back I said, McDreamy, and we're just gonna stitch it out again, and then we'll do some fixing at the desk. So no problem. Small boo-boo. Really? I deserve it, McDreamy. I deserve it.
Sorry.
What are you laughing at back there?
It's just funny that you boo-booed and then McDreamy goes ding ding.
It's real funny.
It is.
Saturday morning.
Ding ding.
Ding ding. Yeah, it's been an eventful Saturday morning in my defense. Tank walked out the front door. We found him. Sam found him. But it was a little bit scary, so yeah, we're just coming down off of all that. So, bleh, Dawn.
Bleh.
Bleh. That's all I have to say to you is bleh. The Norseman is in the building. Yeah, that's why. Thanks for the gremlins, dude. It's okay. Bjorn's watching. That was my brain gremlin, so I'm not going to worry about it too much. So, Dawn, we apparently need to go back to the desk and do some fixing.
Oh, well, we can do that.
Okay, back to the desk then. Alright. So, let's get doing some trimming. And we're going to take out these stitches right here very carefully. If you have a stitch ripper, that'll work too. So, the important part is not that, you know, I made a mistake, oh no, I have to start again. The important part is we caught it and we stopped the machine before it got stitching too far. So we can take it out and fix it up. We just actually want the fabric out. So let's see. We do some trimming and see if I can get through this part. So yeah, no biggie, you can fix it. It happens. I'm pretty much used to, for whatever reason, I'm pretty much used to the placement, and I think the rest of them have placements on it. So, and this is supposed to be green, so we'll change that soon as I can fix it. There aren't too many stitches, so we should be good to go. Remember to leave your seam allowance as well, people, so you can sew it together. And if you're not sewing them together, if you're making a hanging, the first thing you need to do is to make the tabs. So I'm caught up on all of my trimming. I'm going to trim a little bit off the top, like a haircut. Are you still laughing at me?
No, I'm just laughing at the chat.
Why? What's going on in the
I'm
chat?
just in there talking about gremlins and stuff. It's funny.
Oh, well. Mistakes happen. You can see how worried about it I am, right? I have my instructions right here. I could have actually, you know, followed along, but I didn't.
You could have read them.
Bite me. Have you ever read instructions in your whole entire life, Don Brown?
Very rarely.
Very rarely. I flipped through them, but I was still worried about Mr.
I go, ooh, pretty pictures, and then close it.
Oh, such a man. Such a man. Do I have to pull the I'm going to tell your mom on you? Tell your mom on you?
No, she's listening, so it's kind of pointless at this point.
Damn it. Darn it. Alright, this would be easier if I had the proper tools. You gotta have the right tools for the job, but you can see it's not too many stitches. I do want them out though. Can you go on my tool thingy, Dawn, and grab me the Cricut picker? I do want it gone.
Well,
It's a
Cricut picker.
There's only one, sweetheart.
I don't know what a picker is.
Really? You've never picked out stitches?
This thing?
No! That's a hook.
Well, I don't know what a Cricut picker is.
It's right there with the gray top.
Seam ripper.
Stitch picker.
A seam ripper.
It doesn't. Does it say seam ripper on it?
That's a seam ripper.
Dawn, it's a stitch picker.
If you said seam ripper, I would have known exactly what you wanted.
Oh, you're so full of it. I have never ripped a seam in my life. I have picked stitches, though.
See, Karina even said seam ripper.
Hey, Karina, careful.
Thank you, Karina.
Oh, come on. It's a stitch picker. Only because I don't think I've ever ripped out a seam. So, okay, bear with me for a second, people. But you can see it's not that hard to fix. What are you laughing at now?
Nothing.
What is he laughing at?
I'm laughing at the chat.
I can't stitch pick and read. Alright, well, I'm going to take a risk. If I was doing this myself, I would, you know, take my time, pick it out. But I have people watching, so I'm going to move along pond, as Doctor Who would say. And I'm going to hope that this lovely dark green is going to cover it up. So, back to the machine.
Bring these up.
Yeah, it happens this way sometimes. It's okay, but yeah, I would definitely take the time to fix it properly. So, okay, we're gonna load in the green. This is kind of a corner view of the forest, the water. Should be cool. So it's just a little bit with the green. I was going to do really, really bright green, but I'm glad I didn't because we don't really want to draw attention. Name your steam ripper. Mine is Jack. Jack the Ripper. Mine's a picker, though, not a ripper. Right, Dawn? Yeah, cover it over, McDreamy. Come on. It was only... Yeah, that'll work. It was only the underlay. PES file is missing from the micro doormat. You can just use DST in a pinch. What's that?
It's only 2 colors. It's not really a big deal.
Yeah.
I don't know why it would be missing, but odd.
DST will work on... That looks good. That looks good. I'm not missing anything yet, am I? No, I think the stitch is out first. I'm just a mess today, apparently. So next is the blue, and I thought, like light clear blue, because I didn't want it to be the same as the blue on it. So let's see what it looks like. Oh, and it's a mess too. What are you laughing at?
Says my husband can't stop laughing at Jack the Ripper.
Jack the Ripper. It's a seam ripper. Mine is different. Do we have any other different names for tools? No, I don't think so. I guess it's just because I like to be different, maybe. That it's a little bit different. I don't know. I think Jack is a nice name for a seam ripper, if that's what you have. Well, it's been an eventful morning already. There we go. So hopefully this blue looks nice. There's a few more details in it. That seems quite dense. Oh yeah, that's a pretty blue. Ooh, I like it. I like it. How about nose the picker? Ah, good thinking, Carolyn. I like that. The nose picker. Yeah. So nose picker. The Cricut nose picker. What do you think, Don?
Sure.
Oh, were you even listening to me, dude?
No, I'm just trying to figure out why it's... I guess there's no sense in having material there. I just wondered why it was stitching on top of the...
Yeah, so did I, but that's the way it is. It's just a little bit of detail work, and then we're going to do the house after it. Unless I'm an idiot, but I don't think I am. No, if you look at the picture, you can see. So never mind, Don.
It's just weird.
Did you read the instructions?
No.
Oh, then shut your pie hole. Shut your pie hole, Don.
I can't. There's no pie to shut it with.
Oh, talk to your mama. Who's listening? You guys are just here to give me a hard time.
Every time I go visit, she gives me some pie or rhubarb crisp or something.
I want pie. That's because, I mean, she's a great cook, but no one eats. Please. Anyways, my point was, we're supposed to be picking on Dawn, not Dawn picking on me. Just for clarity. That's funny. Shannon's laughing her head off. I have whatchamacallits. Thingies. I have a lot of thingies. A picker thingy. Dawn usually knows what I mean, but yeah. Thingy bobs. Woo! I thought it said...
wish I had some fuzzy peach slices.
Ooh, get the Nerf gun. Get the Nerf gun. That's what Sandy says. I should, actually keep it with me so I can, when Dawn misbehaves like that and laughs at me, that I can just shoot him.
And then I'll get one and you'll see one come flying across
Nerf.
in front of the needle.
Yeah, well, that would be funny. Just don't hit the camera. We should say Nerf, not the other part, because I don't want to be demonetized. Haha, silly, but probably true. Okay, so now we're going to do the outline for the house. And this better be an outline. How about if I do this? Yes, it's an outline. So let's do the outline for the house. There's a lot of appliques in this one. Not a whole lot of colors, but lots of appliques, which is great. Lots of detail work, which is also great. I think the windows and stuff look really nice. What?
I don't know. She's not sure.
She's not sure. That was our...
Now they're talking about cinnamon buns. I want a Cinnabon.
Oh, Cinnabon. Oh my God.
Do I need to make a trip to Tilbury now?
It's like 800 calories for Cinnabon.
It's always
And
worth the drive to Tilbury.
yes. I guess. But no, Don, you shouldn't. You might. It's not a good idea.
Well, Lynn's talking about it. There's people in chat talking about them. So
Oh.
now I want one.
So just because they talk about
The
it?
Norseman told Karina that he wanted some.
Oh.
And so now they're talking about cinnamon buns.
Well,
And nothing is better than a Cinnabon. So
Cinnabon, I'd love to be able to make them myself. Anyways, Don, can you go back to the desk?
Yep.
Alright, we gotta trim this stuff here. So, it's coming together just fine. We got all of our colors. Make sure you leave a seam allowance if you need to, which is great. Seam allowances are on the side. And I'm going to trim this one side down a little bit because I don't want it hanging off and getting in my way. That would be no good. I am glad I'm not doing any intricate appliques today, because could I mess it up anymore? I'll take my time. Oh, it's beautiful fabric. There we go. Did you just say something there, Don?
No,
Because I've seen your applique, bub.
no. I don't claim that my applique is any good.
Nope. I've seen it. Okay, that is good enough. Yeah, I'm a little off, but you know what? It's fine. We got stuff to cover it up. But it is looking good. Actually, we do need to cut this part off. Haha. Because we need to see the water that we just stitched. Make a nice trim. Beautiful. I like it. I think it looks good. All right, back to the machine. Ronog, thank you very much. Back to the machine. No, just press the button. So now we're gonna do the detail of the house, and in the 5x7, it's not a whole lot. Oh, come on. No, stop. Stop. Put your needle up. Knock it off. See if I can grab this so I don't have to cut and pull through. I got it. I got it. You have to put the foot up and then it releases. Yep. Having a good time. He's just gonna spit out threads the whole time, I think. It's your fault, Don.
My fault.
I'm going to back it up because I don't want to miss those tie-in stitches. And I'm just going back by one. And up a little bit. There we go. Now we're cooking with fire. Donna Judd, thank you very much. Coffee money for Dawn, or, you know, maybe for me. I might need it. I need something today. What are you talking to me like that for?
You steal my coffee money.
Steal? Dawn. Listen to your wife. You know what your wife says?
It says, yippee Dawn, it's your fault, not mine.
Oh. True. True. Alright, now we're working on the roof. See how cute that looks at the behind there? That looks really cute. I'm gonna fix my trimming because I'm pretty sure that is left as a raw edge. But we shall see. So this is the triangle house part. What do you call that, Don? Eve?
The triangle part, that's,
I'm sure it's written there. I just thought this was a pretty design to put on it. So I'm still using black. All my details are going to be in black. That's what I decided on, so it's cute. The Norseman, thank you very much. Making a big fuss there. Alright, I'm going to stitch the next one because I can see what it is now, and it's just the designs in it, and then I'll trim it out before we do any more, because the next piece is going to be the roof piece. So, yeah, I like it. But we need to trim the appliques.
gable end.
What's that?
It's called a gable end.
A gable end. Very nice. I didn't know what it was. House, roof, pretty part. Done. Can we go back to the desk?
Yes, we can.
To trim. And looks like we only have doors and windows left to sort out. So, yay. I wanted a really, really bright red door, but I couldn't find the fabric I wanted for it. Something like really bright, like you shouldn't paint a door that color, but it looks good. That kind of bright. But anyways, what's the matter?
Nothing.
No. Just when you move like that, I think something's wrong. But no.
All good.
Alright guys, what do you think so far? Look at my little door, it's the size of my finger. It's a little door. Okay, so we have to do this part of the roof, And then we're going to get stitching details. Alicia Gentry, thank you very much. Sandy, thank you very much. Chris Yost, thank you very much. Our wonderful regulars. Back to McDreamy Dawn. Back to McDreamy?
Sorry, I forgot to say it.
Well, you got to say it.
I did it.
Because there's a delay on my iPad, man. Alright, so now we're going to do the outline for the top, which is also going to be in the house fabric. Goes all the way to the edge and around. Dreamy sounds a little funny today. Funny how? I don't know. In a weird way, I guess. I'm just gonna cut down my fabric a little bit. Just, I love these dime doors. Janet Nilsson, thank you very much. We appreciate any help, you guys. Okay. It's way bigger than I thought it should be. But I'm reading for the 6x10, that's why. Love watching. Oh. Dawn. This McDreamy. No. Dropping threads like this. We're back to that. And I have the needle in that we should have in. And I'm using regular thread. We'll have to do some research on that. Done. Because it's hard enough changing... Whoops, I gotta go back up a little bit. Changing threads all the time, but having to do that is crazy. You know what I mean?
Yep.
It's... especially for lives. I need him to work a little bit better for lives. Post your doors. Yes, Eileen Roche loves to see our finished doors. And OML Embroidery represents really well, which is wonderful. I love it. Back to the desk, Dawn, for a quick trim.
That's good.
Yeah, she just loves that so many people participate in the group. If you guys didn't know, she is in the group, which is super cool. So she sees all the stuff that we're doing, and she just loves it. She gets so happy when it's new door time, and she's showing off the doors all month pretty much. So make sure you put your hashtag on it, and it's hashtag dimedoor. It makes it so everyone can find it. So post it on your personal page, and you can of course post it in the group. She sees them in there, and loads of fun. So I kind of like this. I actually kind of like the grays. And this looks like maybe it's painted really pretty.
Sandy said last month she thinks there was about 20 of the doors that were shown from OML.
I love that. Yeah, representation. I love it. Back to the machine. Eileen Roche does videos every Thursday, and she usually starts off with showing off the doors, and she will post the door with your name, and then she'll talk about it for a minute. Mentioned the fabric and the supplies, but didn't say to put it down. Oh. Yeah, I think you're right, Valerie. I'm following the instructions. But, I mean, okay, so for mine, because I'm 5x7, I think it's just fine. But maybe for this 6x10 that we need a little bit more, maybe. I think it's a bit nicer with fabric, although you're pretty much covered, so I guess it's up to you. Might be easier if you use a fabric, so you place the batting down and fabric over it, and then you can properly trim these pieces so you don't forget. I think it would make it a lot easier when you're finishing. Look at how pretty that is. That sky fabric is fantastic. I would like to have yardage of that. So Cindy King, hi Cindy King. And Judy Quilt, I answered your question, Judy Quilt, right? That she showcases the doors every Thursday. No matter what else she's doing, she does.
How do you resize the door?
All right, download the door from Designs and the website. I think there's a link to it in the description of this video. And then you can download the free program also on the Designs website, and it's called Toolshed. Now, once you unzip the files, there'll be one, you'll see the standard machine files, and there'll be one that's C2S, and that is the native design for the Dime software. So then you just bring that in, and it's native, so it's not a stitch file. And then you can just shrink it to 5x7. I wouldn't make it any smaller. So as big as you can to fit in the 5x7. And that'll work lovely. And you can see it works. It's smaller than you think it would be, but I get used to it. I keep thinking bigger. Oh, Sandy, you're awesome. Sandy put up a link to it. You can also get all the doors, like all the doors. You can get them and stitch them out. It's awesome. We have had, I think a ton of fun doing these every month. It's, again. It's gonna drive me nuts, Dawn. Wait a minute. I think I told you already. Every time. And it's the needle. We know it's the needle, but this is the recommended needle for him. I just can't stand it. Drives me nuts. Sandy, I bought a new computer and gave my daughter my old computer to have her boyfriend fix it. He's an engineer at Apple. Well, that's a nice connection, isn't it? Engineer at Apple. That works. The download will be sent to your email. Yes, when you order. It doesn't cost anything, but you have to go through the ordering, kind of process. And they just send it to you and you click download and there you go. But yeah, I like to do the 5x7 one for the stitch along just to show you that it works and they look just as nice, which is fine. Jackie Burke, this happens to me with black thread. Well, maybe I could change threads or something. I don't know. I do find it annoying though. And we got a long way to go. It's a long way. Long way. Bobbin case. No, it's a new bobbin case. Shouldn't be anything like that.
She's saying if you had fuzz in it, but I think we checked.
We checked that more regularly now. I wasn't doing it enough. And we're going to do the door now.
Yay, doors. Hashtag dime door.
Hashtag dime door. Better than other things you say, I suppose. Now this one has a cute little print on it, so I want to make sure.
Hashtag sorry not sorry.
Dawn.
Oh.
Hashtag shut your pie hole.
That's not, that doesn't exist.
I was giving him the wife look that every man should be scared of. Stop it, Dawn. Yeah, seriously, stop. Okay, that looks good. No, I'm gonna have to do a quick trim, so can I go back to the desk, Dawn?
Desk is up.
Okay, so there are a lot of appliques in this design, but my goodness, they look good. I think it's, especially doing this size, the 5x7, it's a great opportunity to use scraps up. That even looks cool like that. I don't know what that would be, but
I love how your things come together.
yeah, it's good. I like it. So a nice red door. Back to the machine. Done. Okay. Now we're going to do the satin stitches and the door detail, which is awesome. Thank you, Dawn. I'm using your crab mini from an earlier door in a reading pillow I'm making. Dawn is the master of micro embroidery. So, Eileen Roche, when she said, she talked about, by the way, thank you, Misha. Misha put in a little word for us there that Sue does the sew along at OML Embroidery, which is awesome. And Eileen said, oh, and they usually provide extras. So I kind of chuckled and I looked at Dawn and I said, so I guess you're doing minis, huh? And he's like, yeah. And he did. But you can combine some of the other ones from the beach house, which will look just as good. I think it needs something up here. So birds flying or something. I haven't quite figured it out. There's enough room on mine, and I'm sure the 6x10 is way more room. But you could put a saying. You could put someone's name. There's lots of things that you could put there because there's space. I was thinking actually of like a sun. I think that would be really cool. Do y'all mainly watch the door on Facebook? A kite flying. There you go, Beth. Great idea. And the minis are so much fun. Yeah, it just kind of adds a little personality to it. I think my favorite mini that Dawn did was well, I guess it was the March one, the little leprechaun with the gold. I thought that one was awesome for no particular reason. Yeah. So this one's coming together. I like it. I like my burgundy door. Now remember, the chairs here are going to be yellow, which I'm kind of happy about. And I'm going to skip the window above the door. I'm going to have it stitch out, but I'm not going to change the fabric on it because it's really, really, really small and I don't know if it'll look good or not. So, I think it'll be a little bit better not doing it, but I could be wrong. I just think it's really tiny. Don't you think that's tiny, Dawn? Yeah, it was like, what, 5 stitches?
It's not much smaller than the door itself.
I kind of like it without, so I'm gonna... Well, it is. It's not a door-ish either. It's a door. I like it without. I like it just like that, actually. So, but I guess we're gonna do some little satin stitches. Let's see. I can't wait to see the chairs stitch out. The door fabric is cool. Yes, thank you. I like it. It's pretty fabric. It's just the red that I wanted. I did want something like bright red to stand out because, you know, we're all about doors when we're doing the doors. Stained glass would be cute on a door window. Yeah, it would be, actually. You could use batik fabric for it. I think it would look good. Yeah, I like it without the satin stitches on this size, but it still looks good. I could have done it. I just didn't. I have made a trimming mess. Oh, we're going to stitch the doorknob now. There we go. Mylar! Great ideas, you guys. Yes, all the extras are in the group. Okay, I think this is our very, very last applique. Like I said, a lot of appliques, but I really, really like it. I think it looks really pretty with all the different fabrics and, you know, the combinations of fabrics you can do. I don't know why I picked such a bright yellow. I hope it looks windowy. I think that'll look good.
Windowy.
Windowy. Why not?
Cool.
I thought, yeah, it's just a scrap. I mean, there's not a whole lot of it here. It's lovely fabric. I just wanted to do contrasting things, so yeah, almost like curtains or something, or bright lights, or you know, however you want to think of it. Alright, so our last applique, the rest is just thread changes. Dawn, back to the desk.
Oops, I had that set and I changed it. Desk is up.
You had what set?
To switch to the desk, but I accidentally hit McDreamy again, so it didn't go anywhere.
Oh, well.
I was ahead of myself and forgot.
Oh, well, there you go. I don't know what to say. There you go.
It's just
Okay.
been that kind of morning.
It just really has been.
It's all good. We'll get through it.
I don't worry when I make mistakes because I think it's great to show everyone how you fix them. Now, can anyone tell I made a mistake right there? Nope. Okay, I like the
I
yellow.
don't know what you're talking about.
Yeah, no mistakes. Just fix it. I think, you know what would be really pretty? Is a sun right in the corner. We go back to the machine?
McDreamy is up.
Alright, so now it's some detail work on the windows. So we're going to make... and I'm sticking with black. That was my plan. All the details and stuff are in black, so it's a high contrast. That's the look I was going for on it. And I like it. I think the red and the black look amazing. It kind of looks like, oh, look at that. My nail polish.
Sandy said you could put a vinyl over the window too. Make it look like flowers.
Yeah, I know. I finally figured out what that is, and it's iron-on HTV vinyl that's clear. I don't know if you knew that, Dawn.
I did not know.
Yeah. I would like to get some. I saw it on a video or something, or an idea or something by Sarah Vedler. And that you laminate the fabric, and I think that would be great for some of these doors. I think that would be a whole lot of fun. You dream of water a lot. What are we talking about? Dreaming of water? Woo! Go, McDreamy. Vinyl fuse. Yeah, you iron it on so it's like HTV, but it's clear. So HTV is heat transfer vinyl, but it's clear. I'm going to try to get my hands on some and do some experiments and see if that works. I've used clear plastic from a comforter package on windows. Yeah, did it cut through? Because there are a lot of stitches going on this one. Maybe because I'm doing the 5x7. Anyways, I just thought it would be a nice effect to check out and see how it works and see when we can use it. So I think that would be fun. I think it would be fun. There we go. So I do like the yellow. I think when the yellow chairs stitch, I think that's going to look really good too. Kind of draw it in a little bit. I like the yellow on the window. It looks like the lights are on inside. Yeah, where the sunshine's coming through. That's why I was kind of thinking of doing a sun in the corner. That's what it would look like. I think that would be really cool. Bit clunky. It could be McDreamy too. We don't want any McDreamy issues. He's good to go. I really like this door. I think this is so much fun to stitch the doors together. And I love seeing, just like Eileen Roche, I love seeing what other people do and how you come up with things. I try to do something completely different, so that's what I used on the snow globe. Yeah. Yeah. I think that's a great idea. I'll have to try it. I'm going to check out the HTV. Desert people use sun-colored fabric for the sky and mountains. Yeah, I guess. We don't have anything like that here. We just Normal, sunny, hot, cold in the winter. Blah. Sandy says, I'm looking forward to seeing everyone's doors. Yeah, I try to throw out as many ideas as I can, so when you guys go ahead and do yours, you come up with, you know, your own ideas. All right, it is chair time, so I'm going to get rid of the black, and I'm going to put on my bright lemon sunshine yellow. I'm looking forward to this. Hopefully they turn out. I don't see why they wouldn't, but because it's smaller, not 100% sure, but I think the Adirondack chairs, they're so comfy to sit in. As long as you don't get the plastic ones. They're kind of awkward, but...
kind of crappy.
Kind of crappy. Yeah, kind of crappy.
You sit in them, and if they're not completely level, the legs bend.
Yeah, which doesn't work in our yard, does it? No. I have to send Sue a new room so no bad spirits get into the machine. Just gremlins. Yeah, well, thank your husband for that one. I always have my thing out on my desk. My teacher charm. It's always there since I received it from Karina and the Norseman. Oh yeah, loving the chair. Loving the chair. We have a different color Adirondack chair for everyone in the household. So we have green, bright yellow. I think we have a red one and then like a brown one. So lots of fun. I've used lightweight clear tablecloth vinyl for my snow globes. I bet that would work on the window. Yeah. What model is McDreamy? He is a Dream Machine 2, of course. Dream Machine 2. He's still going strong. He's got lots of stitches on him, but we sure enjoy him. Is it a brother Dream Machine? Yes. It's a brother Dream Machine. It is, it is, it is. That chair. What a great design. I bet you the chair looks fantastic. Oh, I haven't looked at the instructions yet, but why did she put stabilizer during the rails? Because she had a bright colored chairs and the rails are going right after it. So she just popped in some really kind of crisp tearaway, and then it would help cover up so there was none of the chairs showing through on the railing. It's a neat little trick and it works perfectly. It's hard to get light colors to cover over dark colors. You usually end up with something going on through it. So that's why she did that. Now I'm not doing that today because I'm using brown for it, for the railing. Or black. I might change it to black. So yeah, that is a great tip. And it works nicely, and it's only a tiny piece of tearaway to do it, but it's great. Yeah, it's a good trick, Cindy. Cindy likes that. All right, there is an outline stitch, but I'm gonna skip it because I'm doing it so small and you can clearly see what this is. So I'm gonna go ahead and skip it.
I like your yellow chairs.
I think yellow worked out really well.
Yeah.
I think doing the outline would look great on the bigger one, but I really like how much space there is between the back of the chair. So if I were to put an outline in it, it would cover that all up. So I like it. Another Cindy. Work smarter, not harder. Yep. Yep. Do you know Art Ackery? There we go. Could you also use WSS? I do have some crispy stabilizer. I don't think WSS would do a good enough job. I think tearaway would stay there, and because remember WSS is wash away, so it may look good for 5 minutes, but then if you were to wash it or get it wet, it'll be gone and you might have the colors bleed through. So I do a hot pink chair. Yeah, why not? You can do any colored chairs that you want. I wanted to keep the high contrast going, so bright yellow, bright red door. So that's the main focus of my August door, are those things. So I just wanted to keep it going. Julie says turquoise chairs. Yep. Why no purple? I don't know. It's not a purple day. I was tempted to do something really wonky, like a flowery design on the house, but and like fussy cut it, but I didn't. I went for different but not outrageous, Sue. But I could have. I just didn't. I'm liking the yellow, and I like the red, and the sky is spectacular. I may do this one larger in the same colors. Sue is feeling sunny and yellow today. Yes? Yep. I think I am. I picked everything last night because, you know, Murphy's Law. If I was to do it in the morning, then I wouldn't be able to find everything I wanted or something like that. So I do everything the night before. It's my prep work, so we have it all ready. I wished I had a box of hot tamales when I did my commercial. Yes, that was very funny, by the way. That was, like, seriously awesome. Okay, so we're going to start on the fence. So I'm going to take my beautiful yellow off.
I like the yellow chairs. They look good.
They look good. Yeah. I think they look fantastic. I'm really happy with how this is turning out. I kind of tried to step out of my comfort zone with fabrics and colors, because there's a lot of black in mine. If you guys haven't noticed, I haven't changed colors a whole lot for that. So that was kind of, you know, different. I try to step out of my embroidery box as much as possible. And I like doing that. I think it's fun. Do you iron it too? Did you iron it too? Yes, I ironed it. I actually really did, because the house fabric... Actually, you know what? If I had realized how small the house fabric was, I wouldn't have bothered ironing it, but I did, yes. If anyone is making the doors into a quilt, Thursday, Eileen's going to show us how. Yep, and we'll still do it together too. I'm sure people who are actually good at sewing will have some ideas to throw in as well. Remember too, is it 1 o'clock today? We're going to do the flip through for the new Anita Good design. So join me, come back in a couple hours and join me. And I think Dawn, you're doing it with me this time?
Yeah.
Dawn's doing it with me this time, and we are going to do the flip through.
Unless somebody else wants to join in.
Well, Sam's sleeping because she worked a night shift, but I think Dawn. So I'm excited to see what August holds for Anita Good design. It is so much fun, and I actually really love getting it digitally. It's just easy to set up, and I love doing the flip through. It's so exciting to see everything. I have a nice widescreen monitor, so it's like, yes. So don't forget to come back and join Dawn and I for that. Misha says, darn, I'm gonna miss the flip through. Hubby made plans. Well, come on. I want to join you. I'll get on my bike and I'll be there. Oh, Karina, you and the Norseman minus gremlins are always welcome here. It would be such a blast. What trouble we would cause. AG has a code for 40% off. Yeah, they've had lots of sales going on. So So it's awesome. And I found out, by the way, that I am going to be able to get discount codes from Anita Good Design for you guys for any projects that we're doing. So yeah, what do you think of that? I think that'll be awesome. I discovered Sue Brown and OML Embroidery University through an Anita Good Design all access flip through. That's pretty cool.
That you did about a year and a half.
Yeah.
Awesome.
That he did about a year and a half ago. And Judy Quilt, I don't think Judy has missed anything that we've done. I don't think so. Lynn's gonna... Are you coming tomorrow, Lynn? People are asking if Lynn's gonna be there. Actually, that might be kind of fun to do. She's busy on Saturdays, but you know what? We can work that out maybe for the September issue. Have her do a flip through. Let's do the Anita Good Design Halloween little quilts. Yes. You turned me on to Creative Kiwi. Yep, that's awesome. And Judy Quilt says, if I miss, I watch the reruns. Yeah, which is awesome. It's always there for you guys. I would encourage you guys to search the channel, because a lot of people had questions that I already had videos for. So, you know, there's 600 something videos on the channel.
A whole lot.
A whole lot. And they address just about everything that needs to be addressed. So, yeah, feel free to do a search just on the channel. You'll be surprised what you can find. Some of the videos are older, because I've been doing this for a while. But they're still valid. So, yeah, I think it's great. I started watching with a mug rug. I love mug rugs. 219. Yeah! Rock on, everybody. This, hopefully we get lots of views and keep things going. The YouTube is slowed down a little bit, so, Sharon Berger says, oh yay, you got me hooked on Anita Good Designs. I literally...
You're bad influence.
I know, apologies. I love Anita Good Design. I think they're so creative and they're so well done, and that's why I, you know, not promote them, but I tell you guys about things that I've tried and tested and believe in, and Anita Good Design is one of those. They just make me happy. Like, getting the new month just makes me happy. That's it. Just makes me... Oh, Kingstar Metallic Thread. Yeah, I think I got Eileen Roche on that because they sold out almost instantly after the third time. Beth Price, thank you very much. After the third time I used it, and then it was hard to get, which was amazing. I kind of loved it. Thank you for all you do for the community. Well, you're welcome. I love working together with you guys, and I think we all make a good team. All you guys have to do is like, share, get people to subscribe. Our big goal, or my big personal after heart attack goal, is 100,000 subscribers. So anything you can do to help me get closer to that is awesome. So yes, thank you, Beth. I'm happy we got a good deal going on. I am literally having a ton of fun and, you know, kind of making good friends. I love our group especially. I think we have a delightful, wonderful group, OML Embroidery University, the Facebook group, which is a backup to the channel. So the channel is the main part of everything. That's how I get paid. When you guys watch and you watch the commercials, I get paid. So the more people that do that, the longer we can keep this going on. I like to explain it because not everybody understands it. But I mean, I don't get paid very much, but it's something, and we're building on it. So we want to keep that going. So whenever you watch a video, like it if you liked it. If you found any value in it, like it to let me know that that's, you know, a thank you. And if you share it, just think, if there's 30,000 subscribers on the channel, if everyone shared it and got one person to subscribe, yet we double up. So it's awesome. How did you reduce the size of the file? I used Tool Shed, but your stitches are crisper and more defined than my stitch out. Did you use the correct file? You have to use the C2S file, which is the native file. So remember that working files are for working with and stitch files are for stitching. So if you had, you know, adjusted the stitch file, it's not going to be the same as mine. Ooh, we're done. Woo! All right, Dawn, back to the desk.
Woo.
So make sure that you do the C2S file and then you do save as, and then you can save it as your machine file. So I love this. This makes me relax. I think I am going to stitch this out bigger and I'm going to add something to it. I like my 5x7. I think I'm going to use the same fabric though and make it bigger. These chairs are fantastic, and the railing. You do need to, I think the welcome mat is a good idea. Someone suggested a kite flying. I think it would be wonderful. Oh no, do I have to watch the commercials? It kind of helps, but you can just watch the first part and then skip it. So doesn't matter. That is how I get paid. So but see if you can get people to join in and we can keep growing and keep getting bigger. And it's a whole lot of fun for all of us. And we can keep doing what we're doing, which is what I want to do. And a lot of people have fun.
And the more the merrier in our chats when we do our lives.
Yep, for sure. Saturday is my favorite morning. Actually, Saturday on the 1st of the month is like the best because we get to do our stitch along and then we get to look at Anita Good Design. So yeah, the 1st is a great day. A flying cod, the Norseman. Oh my God. Karina, walk over and smack him, would you? I don't even know what a flying cod is. Is that a Viking thing? I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding, for sure. Sharon, thank you very much. Much appreciated. Any donations help. We just want to keep this going. So I hope you guys enjoyed this stitch out. And again, if you guys look, you can't see where my mistake was. So I did a good job on that. And it's fixed and I didn't have to start again, which is awesome. So don't forget, come back in a couple hours. We'll go through the Anita Good Design. I can't wait to see your doors. Remember, hashtag dimedoor. Share it. Eileen's in our group, and I think she looks there for a lot of it. So show everyone how well you did. I'm going to trim mine up and take a nice picture of it too, so mine gets featured as well. So thanks everyone for joining. I hope you like this video. I hope you stitch out a stunning door and you relax and you smile, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye everyone.
Bye.